In the fast-paced, ever-demanding world we live in, our minds are constantly racing. We're always chasing the next goal, the next achievement, or the next thing that we believe will bring us happiness. Yet in this endless pursuit, we miss out on one of the simplest, yet most profound truths. Happiness is already here right now in the present moment. Take a moment to pause. Yes, right now, pause and just be. The truth is, we are often so caught up in what's next that we forget the magic of the moment we are in. We overlook the profound simplicity of just existing. What if I told you that this simple practice of letting life be could transform your life forever? Yes, you heard that right. The secret to living a life of peace, happiness, and fulfillment doesn't lie in the next accomplishment or the next possession. It lies in the present moment. And this one practice of this simple act of being could be the key to unlocking the happiness you've been searching for. So how do we begin? How do we break free from the endless cycle of stress, anxiety, and desire? The answer might surprise you. It starts with a simple walk. That's right. The next time you walk from one place to another, try something different. Instead of letting your mind run wild, filling your head with thoughts, plans, or judgments, allow yourself to just observe. Let go of the need to label everything. Don't judge your thoughts, don't interpret every sensation. Just walk and be present in the act of walking. Sounds simple, right? But here's the catch. It's in this simplicity that the real magic happens. We've become so used to labeling and categorizing every single experience, thought, or feeling. We think we need to control everything, to interpret every moment, every situation. But this constant need to conceptualize life is what traps us in a cycle of conflict, both with the world around us and within ourselves. But what if this constant labeling is just a habit we can break? Here's the surprising part. We don't need to do anything to break free from it. There's no action required. All we need to do is to allow each moment to be as it is. That's it. When we stop resisting the present, we unlock a deeper level of consciousness, one that transcends the mind's relentless judgments of what is good or bad. Imagine this. What if you could live life without constantly trying to fix or control it? What if you could embrace every moment just as it is? When we stop resisting life, a profound shift occurs within us. We find a deeper peace, one that is no longer tied to external outcomes or circumstances. When you say yes to the present moment, no matter what it looks like, you open yourself to the possibility of true inner peace. In our quest for happiness and peace, we often find ourselves entangled in the web of attachments. We attach ourselves to desires, expectations, and outcomes, believing that our happiness depends on these things. We tell ourselves, I'll be happy when I get this job, or I'll find peace when the situation changes. But here's the problem. Attachment is a trap. What if you could free yourself from this trap? What if you could find happiness, peace, and freedom right now without changing a single thing? Attachment binds us to the endless pursuit of external validation and fulfillment. We think our happiness and self-worth depend on the things we achieve or possess. But here's the truth. Chasing these things will always leave us unsatisfied. It's like chasing a mirage in the desert. The closer we get, the further it seems to move away. But there is another way. A path of liberation that begins with embracing the simplicity of being. It starts with recognizing the impermanent nature of all things. When we understand that nothing in life is permanent, we stop clinging to expectations. We stop resisting change, and in doing so, we create space for life's beauty to unfold naturally. Imagine the freedom you could feel if you stopped clinging to the future and let go of the past. What would it be like to simply live fully in the present moment? Resisting thoughts and judgments is a key part of this journey. Our minds are constantly chattering, generating an endless stream of thoughts, interpretations, and judgments. But what if you didn't have to follow every single thought? What if you could step back and simply observe? When we learn to observe our thoughts without becoming entangled in them, we discover something extraordinary. Our thoughts don't control us. We can witness them, but we don't have to get swept away by them. By cultivating the ability to witness your thoughts with attachment, you break free from their hold over you. You open yourself to a higher wisdom, a wisdom that exists beyond the mind's limited thinking. What if there was a way to access a deeper, more profound wisdom within you? a wisdom that could guide you through life with ease and grace. When we stop identifying with every thought, we begin to tap into the present moment more deeply. We start to see the beauty in the simplicity of being. The present moment becomes not just a concept, but a lived experience, a place of profound richness and depth. The eternal now has always been, and will always be, complete in itself. There's no need to analyze, judge, or interpret it. All that is required is to let life be. In doing so, we discover a serenity that surpasses understanding, a harmony with the natural flow of existence. Here's something to consider. Have you ever noticed that most of your suffering comes not from what happens to you, but from how you think about what happens to you? It's not the external situations themselves that cause unhappiness. Rather, it's our thoughts and interpretations about those situations that leave us feeling discontented. When we recognize this truth, we can begin to disidentify from our thoughts. We connect with something deeper, the silence beneath the mental noise, the love and joy beneath the pain. What if you could access that deeper part of yourself right now? What if you could live from a place of inner peace, no matter what life throws your way? This self-awareness brings a profound sense of freedom and salvation. It's like stepping out of the shadows of the past and future and fully immersing yourself in the radiant beauty of the present moment. This is where true liberation lies. At the heart of this transformative journey is the relinquishment of the ego. The ego is that voice inside us that constantly seeks control. It whispers stories of separation, telling us we need to achieve, possess, or dominate to be fulfilled. But in reality, the ego is blind to the deeper truth of who we are. What if you could let go of the ego's grip on your life? What would your life look like without the constant need for control? The ego constantly seeks fulfillment in the external world, completely unaware of the internal wellspring of energy and peace that lies within us. The voice inside our heads becomes obsessed with form, obsessed with controlling and labeling everything we experience. But when we release this grip, something miraculous happens. Here's where the transformation takes place. When we let go of the ego's need to control, we experience a profound shift in how we perceive the world. Instead of compulsively labeling every person, situation, or thought, we begin to see life as it truly is, alive, vibrant, and unfolding in the present moment. We no longer cling to identities or mental constructs. We are liberated from the burdens of excessive thinking, and life reveals itself in all its raw beauty. This is the power of presence. When you fully inhabit the present moment, you transcend the limitations of the ego and connect with your true essence. True fulfillment doesn't come from external achievements or possessions. It comes from living in deep intimacy with your own being. By fully immersing yourself in the present moment, you discover a wellspring of peace, joy, and authenticity within yourself. Imagine what your life would feel like if you could stop chasing and start living right now in this very moment. Living in the present requires attunement to the subtle whispers of life. It demands heightened awareness, a conscious presence that permeates every breath. In this state of deepened awareness, you become attuned to the symphony of life unfolding around and within you, dancing in harmony with existence itself. Releasing the ego is no small feat. It requires a willingness to let go of attachment to outcomes, identities, and the illusion of control. It asks us to surrender to the ever-shifting tides of life, trusting in the wisdom of the universe. What if you could trust life more? What if you could surrender control and discover a newfound freedom in the process? As we let go, we step into a realm of infinite possibilities. Life becomes a journey of discovery rather than a destination to be reached. We learn to appreciate each moment, fully embracing its beauty and depth. Time no longer feels like a race, but an eternal now where every second is filled with grace. Through the practice of presence, we stop reacting to life's circumstances. Instead, we respond with clarity and grace, guided by the deeper intelligence within us. We find peace in chaos, joy in the simplest moments, and a profound sense of fulfillment in just being. This is the paradox of life. When you stop trying to control everything, you actually gain control. By letting go, you open yourself up to receive all that life has to offer. So, here's the takeaway. Let life be. Embrace the present moment in all its imperfections. Surrender the need to control and allow the flow of life to guide you. When you do, you will experience a transformation that transcends the mind's limited understanding, a transformation that will bring you peace, joy, and fulfillment beyond your wildest dreams. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If this message resonates with you, please like and subscribe to continue exploring the deeper dimensions of life with me. I'm excited to share more insights with you that will inspire and uplift you. Until next time, take care and remember, let life be.